Hey everybody, Jim Perry here. Excuse the wind noise. It's Saturday. I'm out metal detecting. It is hunting season, so being careful to make sure that anyone who might be in the area is aware of where I'm at. I'm out on a permission today from a friend. She's assured me that no one should be hunting on the property today, but just wanting to make sure. So this invitation came a few days ago when a friend of mine told me that they believed that there was a home in this field. So I went and looked at some old aerial photos from 1938 and 1953, and indeed there was a home. Somewhere right behind me, there were some barns farther off to my right and off to my left. And by a little bit after 1983, this homestead was gone. They were shown on the aerial photos from 1983 as well, and at some point after that were gone. I'm assuming that this homestead was here at some point, probably mid-1800s, based on a lot of the other properties in this area. So I've got about 3.5 hours today to do kind of a quick preview up and down the field here, since it's such a beautiful day. Thought I'd see what I could find and kind of plan on being back at some point next spring. Let's see what we can find. Well, it's literally less than a minute from my intro there, and this is second target. What are the chances? Looks like a small token with a horseshoe on it that says good luck. I'll take that as an omen of another great day out here detecting. Very cool. Okay, so I'm maybe 50 feet away from my vehicle, and maybe another minute after finding that good luck token is another first for me. Just dug this. See if I can straighten it out here without completely destroying it. Ooh, I don't want to break it, so I'm going to kind of stop here. Kind of hard to see here in the light, but I'll clean it up for later. This is a harmonica reed. I've never found one of these. Very cool. So this friend of mine was right. There definitely is a lot of stuff here. Just pulled this little buckle. Nice little piece. It's actually got the pin as well. So glad to have that today. I'm kind of running into so much stuff right now that I'm not going to show every dig. Might have to, for the really, really nice ones, do a quick live dig, but compile the stuff a few times today. Otherwise I won't get a chance to dig much. So I've made my way down one pass, just maybe a quarter of the way down this field. Not really going any further than that, because I know that the home and the buildings were up here. You can see each of the holes that I've dug, and pretty quiet. A lot of sheet metal, and thought that I would show you this item. Let me show you what it's reading on the detector. That is solid 83, and that was repeating, going back and forth both ways at 90 degrees, and this came out. And I tell you, 6 weeks ago, I would not have known what this was. The only reason I do know what this is because I dug one at a permission down by Preston. Let's see if you can kind of see. It's still pretty dirty here, so it's hard to see the mechanism there. But this is actually part of an inside door handle from a vehicle. I forget if it was car or truck, or it could have been both, from in the 1930s and 1940s. This would be the part that attaches onto the handle itself, and it's actually broken off. So this would just be kind of the part that turns. The majority of this is broken off. I'll see if the rest of it's right here. but obviously there was a car parked out here at some point. I believe that the home was probably at the high point here, so I'm going to be heading up in that direction here in just a bit. And there were some buildings kind of off to the right and left of that. So, boy, learned something a few weeks ago and found another one today. Very interesting. So still pretty quiet, but this is the second one of these that I've pulled in the last few minutes. This is actually the bottom to a Matchbox car. And one of the reasons that I like pulling these is that there are a few different ways to date property and when there were people here. When Matchbox was made by Lesney in England, let's see if you can actually see the year. I'll have to do a little research on this one and the other one. Down in the corner here, can't see 1972 or 1973. So this car was made during that year and probably dropped within a few years of that after. Well, I'm going to call it quits. Sun's going down. Nice that the wind kind of died down, but it is cooling down pretty quickly here. Not really a whole lot of luck today, kind of ironically after the first find. So, not really going to show you all of the trash. There was a tremendous amount of trash here. Lots of cans, new and old. Kind of searched this whole area really closest to the field drive here, which was the original driveway. Pulled a piece of this brick. This would have been from the home or one of the buildings. Kind of interesting. And this was the very first piece, really just a couple of minutes, if even that, into my search today. Kind of ironically, good luck didn't really mean that I would be granted good luck today. I'm thinking it's more of good luck finding anything today. And the more I looked at it, I think it's too thin to be a token. I'm not sure if it was a lid to something. It's really crusty on the backside. I will clean it up to see if there's anything other than the good luck message on it. So next we've got one of the cars. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get any information off of the other one. This one said that it was made by Lesney of England in the early 1970s. We do know for sure that the home was here on this site through 1983, and at some point after that disappeared. I did find a shotgun shell. Started cleaning that off. What I'll do is I'll look that up when I get home. Sorry, it's out of focus here, but I will look that up at home to get a better idea of when that was manufactured. Several buckles, an old iron piece of strapping here. One of the first buckles that I pulled tonight. Still has the pin attached. That's actually a really pretty piece. Glad to find that today. Later on in the search, I found this old brass buckle, still in actually really great condition. I might clean that up and save that one. The pin still slides back and forth as well. And then probably the smallest brass ring I have ever found. Very interesting. Very, very tiny. Not even sure what that would have been used for. So, hearing gunshots in the distance like I have most of the afternoon. But still very grateful to the homeowner for allowing me to come out here. Might have to try again next spring. The ground was a little bit sloppy. I thought I focused on where the buildings were, but again, there was so much trash that I was having trouble finding anything other than that. So I'm gonna head home, have some more of those turkey leftovers that we've got sitting around, and see what tomorrow brings. Thanks for joining me this afternoon. See you soon.